Om Sri Sai Ram. Hearty welcome to Sri Sathya Sai Lok Seva Gurukulam online classes in mathematics. Some interesting things about circles. Already we have seen some of the interesting things in the previous class. We have seen a definition of a circle. What is a circle? Circle is the path traced by a moving point. Suppose you call this point as L, the center as O, then OL or OM. Suppose you call this point as M. OL and OM are equal, that is called radius. And this is the path, circle is a path traced by this. So it starts from here, goes to M, come back to L. So this is a path traced by a point at a fixed distance. What is the distance called? Radius. From a fixed point. And what is that point called? Center. So circle is the locus of a moving point which moves at a fixed distance from a fixed point. And what is radius? Radius is a fixed distance between the center of the circle and any one point on the circumference. What is chord? Chord is the line joining two points, any 2 points on the circumference of a circle. How many chords you can draw? You can draw any number of chords. As many points are there, so many chords you can draw. Now what is the diameter? Diameter is the longest chord in a circle. It is also equal to, one diameter is equal to 2 times the radius. Here you can see R plus R becomes 1 diameter. Or you can also write it as 1 radius is equal to half of the diameter. And what is secant? Secant is a line which passes through the circle. What does a secant do? It creates a chord here. So QR is the chord. PQRS is the secant. It passes through the circle or touches the circle at 2 points, namely Q and R. And when that secant becomes tangent, go on drawing secants, at one point it touches the circle. So it is a secant where it touches only one point. What is that point called? That point is called point of contact. Here in the figure you can say X. X is called point of contact. How many tangents you can draw? For a given circle you can draw as many tangents as possible. Is it not? So these are the things we have already studied. And one more thing is, from a point outside the circle, you can draw only 2 points, 2 tangents. And about that we have studied yesterday. The 2 tangents will be equal to each other. Is it not? So from a point outside the circle, you can draw 2 tangents. Is it alright? Okay. Now we will see some home assignments. Have you come prepared? The first question, in the given figure, POY is 40 degrees. And you are asked to find out OYP and OYT. This is how much? This is how much? So before you proceed with the problem, you should know the figure correctly. Suppose you have got two-wheeler. Before riding two-wheeler, you must know what is the brake, and what is the light, what is the tires, all its parts. If you know, then only you can write safely, right? So also, here POY is given. What is PO called? Radius. And what is that XPY called? Tangent. So, what is the property of the tangent? The radius will be perpendicular to the tangent. So, you can write solution. It is not chemistry solution, it is mathematics solution. Means answer to the question. So, in the figure, all of you draw it. If you have textbook, you can see the textbook also. Radius OY is perpendicular to radius, not OY, it is what is the radius here? OP. OP, radius OP is perpendicular to tangent. What is the name of the tangent? XPY. So that is the property of a tangent. As you have seen yesterday in the previous class. So OP is the radius, XPY is the tangent. Radius is perpendicular to tangent. So here, therefore the angle becomes how much? OPY becomes 90 degrees. You are given with some angle there. POY is given. POY is given to be 40 degrees. So by knowing two angles, can you find out the third angle? Yes, you can find out. What is the name of the third angle? Therefore, angle OYP is equal to, what are the sum of the three angles of a triangle? 180, right? So 180 minus 90 plus 40. So this is 90, this is 40. So third angle will be 180 minus 130. That is equal to 50 degrees. Is it alright? So if this angle is 50 degrees, so now we are writing this angle as 50 degrees. What about this angle? See there, Y is an point outside the circle, right? From the outside circle you have drawn tangents. YP and YT are the tangents. So angle made by the tangent with the line joining the center is always equal. So this also will be equal to 50 degrees by the theorem. So next step, angle OYP is equal to OYT is equal to 50 degrees. That is by the theorem. What does the theorem says? Theorem says when you draw tangent from an external point, the two tangents will be equal to each other. They make equal angles with the line joining the center. That is the meaning. That is the theorem. Is it not? So this all a proof for this. Okay, note it down. Very nice. Shall we go to second sum? In the given figure, triangle PQR is drawn. So this triangle is drawn. If PX is 2.5, RZ is 3.5. The perimeter of triangle PQR is 18. Find the length of QY. They are asking the length of QY, how much? So before you proceed with the problem, you do mentally, then you write. Okay. So this is an external point. So tangent drawn from external point are equal. This is 2.5 means this also become 2.5. First step. Then if this is 3.5, this also become 3.5. Is it not? And what is the sum of all the sides? 18. In that, this 3.5 plus 2.5, 3 plus 2, 5, 6 here. And this is again 6. 12, you have to subtract. 18 minus 12 becomes 6. So this will become 3 and 3. Is it not? Shall we write down? Okay. So answer. This is the question. This is answer. So Px is equal to Pz. So here Px is given to be 2.5. So whatever is given, you write first. So you are given with Px 2.5 and Rz is 3.5. And what is asked? Qz is how much? Qy. Qy is how much? So that is all what is given. Now we will go step by step. First step is P is external point. Tangent drawn from external point are equal. Px is equal to Pz is equal to 2.5 centimeters. That is by theorem. What is the theorem? Tangents drawn from external point are equal. So if Px is 2.5, Pz also becomes 2.5. Okay. And one more thing is you are given Rz. So R is the external point here. These are the tangents. So you can write it as Rz is equal to Ry is equal to 3.5. Tangents drawn from external point are equal. So again by the theorem. Now you see, you are given with perimeter of triangle, perimeter of triangle PQR. That is, what do you mean by perimeter means what? PQ plus QR plus PR is given to be 18 centimeters. Is it not? In that, if you subtract these things, you get, therefore you can write so here you can write it as x, for example. X here. If this is x, this also becomes x. So we will write it as Px plus Pz plus Rz plus Ry, or you can write it neatly as it is. Okay. So perimeter of. So what is PQ? PQ means Px plus XQ. What is QR? QR is QR. QR is Qy plus YR. What What is PR? PR is PZ plus ZR. Is it alright? Now it is very clear. In this, what are things you know, you write it out. What is PX? 2.5. What is QX? Don't know. This is perimeter, that is 18. And then what is QY? Don't know. What is YR? 3.5. What is PZ? 3.5. What is ZR? ZR is 3.5. YR is 3.5. PZ is 2.5. PZ is 2.5. PZ plus ZR. ZR is 3.5. Now add all these things. You have 2.5 plus 3.5, 2.5 plus 2.5 becomes 5 plus 7, 12. 12 plus 2x is equal to 18. So you have 2x is equal to 18 minus 12. Bring this side. And 2x is equal to 6. X is equal to 6 by 2. That is 3. So both are equal. Therefore, Qy is equal to Qxq is equal to 3 centimeters. That is the answer. Is it alright? Super. Okay. So Qy is equal to Qx equal to 3 centimeters. These are the two things we have to write down. Finished? Very nice. Shall we go to today's topic? Before coming to today's topic, we are given something interesting question in the last class. What is that? That is called think it over. Which numeral from 0 to 9 cannot be written in Roman numeral? Means 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 like that. Which cannot be written? Answer is 0. 0 cannot be written in the Roman numeral. All others you can write. For example, 1, 2, 3. These are Roman numerals. Is it not? And last one is 10. 0 to 9. So 9. Only 0 you cannot write in Roman numeral. That is the answer for that question. Okay. Second question is the number between 0 to 1000 which has a letter A in its English name. Anybody tried? No, can't. So if you go on writing 0 to 1000, the word thousand only, see this word thousand, that is A, THOUSAND. The letter A is in the word thousand. Okay. And third question, which number is written in the alphabetical order in its English words? So alphabetical order, for T, F-O-R-T-Y. After F, O comes. After O, R comes. After R, T comes. After T, Y comes. So 40 is the number which can be written in the order of the alphabets. Is it nice? Super. Then we will pass on to today's topic. Today's topic we have intersecting chords inside and outside a circle. So draw a circle of center O and radius 3 centimeters. What is the device you used? Use compass, is it? So take a center and draw a circle of radius centimeter, 3 centimeters. You can try yourself. And in that you draw 2 chords. What are chords? Line joining any 2 points on the circumference. One is called AB. So AB is called the chord. CD is called the another chord. So this is a circle of center O and radius 3 centimeters. If you measure lengths of PA, PC, PD, PB, PA is this one, PA, then PB, PC, PD. Here point P is inside the circle, please note. So we are telling about inside now. You get a very beautiful result. What is that? PA into PB is equal to PC into PD. Is it alright? So draw a circle and find and measure yourself. And seeing is believing. When you draw yourself, you will understand, right? What about outside point? Then the figure will be different. Shall we do that? So this is the figure. If the points are outside, the point P is outside, here also, if 2 chords AB and CD, this is AB is one chord, CD is another chord, they intersect each other at point outside the circle. We are telling about the outside now. Then you have a beautiful result. PA into PB is equal to PC into PD. And one more thing is the intersecting secant and tangent of a circle. So this is a secant. We have seen yesterday in the previous class, and this is a tangent. How many tangents you can draw from external point? You can draw 2 tangents. So one of them you have drawn here, PT. Similarly, you can draw one more here. But secant you can draw any number. Is it not? So there is an interesting result here. So draw a circle of radius say 3 centimeters, center O, mark the external point as P, and draw a secant PAB using scale and pencil. Okay, and draw a tangent called PT. Okay, so measure the length of the line segment PA and PB. So here PA is here, PB from here to here. You measure, also measure PT. What do you find? We find that product of PA and PB will be equal to PT square. That is the result you get. So PA into PB is equal to PT square. So I have a correct picture about it. So PA is here, PB is here. Suppose in that figure, PA is 2, PB is 2 plus 6, 8 is equal to 4 square. That is the meaning. You can draw a circle and measure it and get convinced. Followed? So that is a very important result as far as the circle, secant and tangents are concerned. So what is the difference between tangent and secant? Secant passes through the circle and it touches the circle at 2 points, whereas tangent touches at only 1 point. That is the difference. And a tangent make an angle of 90 degrees with the radius. That also you must note. Okay, so a very important result, PA into PB is equal to PT square. That is in case of a tangent. So now let us work out some problems on this. Okay. First problem. AB and CD are 2 chords of a circle intersecting at a point P inside the circle. If PA is equal to 6, PB is equal to 4 and PC is equal to 3, Find the length of PD. So for that you must know the formula. What is the formula? Here P is inside the circle, right? Formula is PA into PB is equal to PC into PD. That is the formula. Now what is PA? 6. What is PB? 4. What is PC? 3. PD don't know. You can take it as X also. So PD becomes 6 into 4, 24 by 3 will be equal to 8 centimeters. So this becomes 8. So product of these two will be equal to that product of the other two. Okay, that's all. Not it? Okay, shall we pass on next sum? Yes, next sum will be in the figure PAB is a secant to a circle from point P. PAB passes through the center of the circle and PT is a tangent. So PT is 8 is given. OP is 10. Find the radius of the circle. So radius is here X, that you have to find out. And you are given that OP is 10. If OP is 10, this becomes 10 plus X. And this becomes 10 minus X. Okay. So we will go step by step. Let X be the radius of the circle. What is the radius? Line joining the center to the any point of the circumference. So O is the center, A is a point. So this line is called radius. We will take it as X. So let X be the radius of the circle. Then OP is given to be 10. OP is the line joining center to the external point. That is 10 given. Now we can make out PA. PA means OP minus OA. OP minus OA, 10 minus X. And what is PB? OP plus PB. PB means OP is 10 plus X. So this is 10 plus X, that is 10 minus X. Clear? Okay. Now use the property. And what is PT? PT is given as 8 centimeters. What is PT means what? It's a tangent. Is it not? Now next step is PA into PB is equal to PT square. So PA means how much? 10 minus X. This is 10 minus X. What is PB? 10 plus X. From here to here, this is 10. 10 plus X. So 10 minus X into 10 plus X is equal to 8 square. Tangent. So PT square is 8. This is PA. This is PB. Multiply. So 8 square means how much? 64. A minus B into A plus B formula. What is the formula? A minus B into A plus B. You have studied in algebra. Is equal to A square minus B square. So A square is 10 square. B square is X square. 100 minus X squared is 64. And X squared will be equal to, bring this side, 64 this side. 100 minus 64, 36. X is equal to root of 36. So plus or minus 6. But we take only positive values. Is it all? So radius of the circle is 6 centimeters. Not done? So this is a 3 marks question. Please go through that correctly. Now coming to home assignments. PA is 4, PB is 10, PC is 5. So PC is 5, PA is 4, PB is 10. You are asked to find out PD. PD means how much they are asking. Can work out, no? And another question, the figure given below, PC is 4, PD is x plus 5. PD is x plus 5 and this is x plus 5. PC is 4, PD is x plus 5, PA is 5, PB is x plus 2. X plus 2. Find the value of x. Okay. That is another question. Try for this. One more question. PT is 2 root 7. This is 2 root 7. OA is the center of the circle. Find the radius of the circle. OA is how much? This is asked. Okay, you try for that. Then something, do you know this? Some questions here. When were the symbols plus and minus used for the first time in mathematics? Find out. What was the origin of the calculator? Which number do you get when you add the dots on the two opposite faces of a dice? Dice, you know, dice game. There will be dots on each face. So adding the two faces, how much you get? Now let us see what Sadguru Madhusudan Sai says. Sadguru Sai says, when God is first choice, that is surrender. If you choose God as the first, that will be surrender. When you take God as last choice, that is helplessness. When you lost all the things, you cry for God. That is helplessness. So surrender is always good. That will give you a lot of peace, joy and all, not? So come prepared with the answers. Thank you.